Good morning guys, welcome to another video by Antiquesarena. My name's Walter O'Neill and today I got a bit of an antiques and collectibles haul video for you. Now some of the stuff has come from car boot sales, some of it's come from charity shops, some of it's come privately. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I got a couple of really nice pieces and one or two just work in stock. But all in all I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the bits. I'm going to start off with my star lot of the day, one of the pieces I absolutely adore. When I opened the shop on the corner 2 years ago, one of my subscribers contacted me and said I got a big hand-painted cast iron, wrought iron rather, blacksmith sign. And I bought it off him then, and it's been in my house and I've enjoyed it for quite a while. So I brought it to the shop for sale, so I'll show you what it is and you can have a little look at it and see what you think. It's absolutely spectacular. Okay guys, there we go. As you see it there, standing next to Jeeves. It's quite a beautiful looking thing. I don't know whether it's originally as a blacksmith's sign or whether somebody's just got one of these old cast iron signs and painted it, but they've done a really good job. It's really thick, heavy wrought iron or cast iron, whichever it is. Sign down the bottom down there, if I zoom in. CAW 95, no, that could be 1995. I doubt very much it's going to be 1895. But a lovely look to it, and it weighs about 50 kilos, 40 to 50 kilos. So it's a really heavy duty piece. You wouldn't want to hang that up somewhere, despite the fact it's got holes in the top here for the brackets. You'd want bolts going all the way through your building to hold that up. But what do you think? Absolutely spectacular. What a piece of decorative art. Now I paid £100 for it, but I've loved it for the last 18 months, 2 years in my home, and now it's time to move it on and buy something else. One of the things I love about buying and selling antiques and collectibles is I get to own them for a bit. I can enjoy them, I put them in the house, and then when it's time to move on, I'll sell them on, hopefully for a profit. Now I paid £100 for it. I've got 245 on it, but I will take an offer. I've already had some interest. I've already brought it down a couple of days ago. I've already had some interest in there. So if it shows me 150 to 200, it's a profit and I've got to enjoy it. But we'll see what it fetches. Moving on to another piece I've had for quite a while that I bought privately. Is this? Weighs a ton again. Now if I open this up, this is quite spectacular guys. So you've got all the information on that side there. And basically what we have here, if I open it up, are masterpieces of Korean paintings, and there are 66 full page prints with all the text at the side saying exactly what they are and the title and that on the front. There's 66 of them. Is it? Yeah, that's what it says. Is it or is it 30? Hang on. 30 there. No, it's 30 of them, sorry. Don't know where I got 66 from. Must have been looking at the wrong book. But some of these are quite spectacular. Now you could take these out and frame them up. Right, these would make some beautiful displays framed up. And it tells you exactly what they are. Seen on Tano Day, Sin Yun Book 1758. So, yeah. But literally, is it 30 in the companies? Yeah, it's going to be about 30 in there. But they're all in lovely condition. They're not all as nice as some. I've already got 66 ones. I like the ones with colour, but at the same time, These are really, really nice. Now I looked online, and if you have a little look over there now, you'll see the asking prices is about £150, £100 for this book of prints. So that's what I'm going to be, somewhere around £100 for 30 prints. That's not bad at all. What's that work out? About £3 a print if I end up with about £95 from. And to be totally honest with you, they're well worth every penny of that. If I had the time and energy, I would probably dismantle the book, frame them up and sell them framed up for probably £20 or £30 a print, which would theoretically bring in probably £1,000, but then you've got the cost of the frames. But all in all, it's a really nice book. Nice oriental book. And what can I say? Can't tell you what I paid for it, because I've probably had this for about 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I know it came in privately, but it came in privately in a job lot. It wouldn't have been cost me a lot, probably £20, £25, somewhere around there. And I've no idea where my accounts are to go and look. But I've had it for a very long time, again, in my collection. Moving on, I had these brought into the shop this week. We have a pair, excuse me, very dusty, stained glass ceiling lights, excuse me, light shades. As you can see, they are quite beautiful. They got the jewels around the top here. They got this lovely cream mottled effect. Jewels again on the base. Now when lit up, these are going to be really attractive. Now the lady who brought them in, she said, I paid £110 each for these in John Lewis. And I said, well, I'm sorry, for me, I sell them at £20, £25 each. I buy them at a tenner. So I bought them at a tenner each, which doesn't sound a lot of money, but genuinely second-hand market for these modern stained glass light shades and lamp shades and things isn't a fortune. I've got a Dragonfly one down there, Tiffany reproduction, and I'm selling them for like £25 each. And in fact I sold one this week for 22. So I paid a tenner each for them. As a pair, I'm going to ask probably £45 for the pair. Maybe go as far as 50 because it is a pair, and see what offers I get and sell them as a pair. But genuinely, if somebody comes in and says here's £40, I'm going to take it and double my money. These come in from Bessemer Road Sunday, and I absolutely love them. You're a really nice old pair of pinch nose bifocal glasses. So you pinch this out, your little mechanism here, so you can squeeze it together to pinch onto your nose. Well, they're not as strong as they once were. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, wow, they had bad eyes. I thought my eyes were bad. Anyway, they are really unusual. They got this pinch mechanism here. They're bifocals rather than single lens, and they are in 9 carat rolled gold, 1/10 rolled gold. Fully hallmarked, 9 CT, 1/10. So that means rolled gold, guys. So 1/10 of the actual weight of this gold will be 9 carat. So there'll probably be a couple of grams of gold in there. I would imagine the old frame is probably 10 or 15 grams. So you're talking there's got to be a gram of gold, maybe a gram and a half of gold in there, which is about £20 just in scrap value. I do have a gentleman that buys my rolled gold off me for £1 a gram. So again, it's about 15-20 of scrap value there, but I'm not going to scrap them. They cost me a £5, Bessemer Road, and I really rate them, and I think they're about £25. Now, I don't do a lot of charity shop buy-in, as you know, for a number of reasons. When I'm in the shop all day, every day, but I did a couple of pieces in my local charity shop, and I thought, do you know what? They've been there for a while. I'm going to have them. First, we have this West German pottery vase, and I just love the colours and the shape. Now, they had a pair, but the other one was cracked all the way down, so I left the other one there. I've just brought the perfect one, because a pair is worth 10 times a single. However, if I was to describe the pair and say one is cracked, nobody would want them. I sell one on his own. It's going to go for probably 15 quid, 20 quid. You can see how much it cost me, £4.99. Love the colour, love the shape, love the pattern. It's only stamped foreign, which is quite okay. And the shape number and pattern number is 27528. So we've got a really nice West German vase, and I absolutely love it for a fiver. Shouldn't be a problem getting about £15-20 for that one. Next piece I had was a little bit of Spanish porcelain. Now this is quite unusual because it's finished in the matte glaze rather than the gloss glaze, which I quite like the matte finish actually. Really well done. Now she's got a load of impress marks underneath. First of all, first thing you see is how much I paid for her, which is £1. You can see all the impressed marks just there. I'm not 100% who she is yet. I got to get an eyeglass on there. I only came in yesterday. She's fully stamped Impress Spain, and I'm not sure if that's Nadal or Casades. There's quite a few Spanish porcelains: Ladro, Neo, Casades, Nadal, and I can't even think of them. But it doesn't really make any difference to me which one it is. She cost £1. She's going to go for 12 quid. And it's just, once I've cleaned her, it's just a Spanish porcelain figurine going out for 12 to 15 pounds, and she'll go. It's nothing but profit for there. I'm not going to waste my time trying my hardest to decipher that little scratch in the porcelain. I'll probably have a quick look, but I won't put no time into it. Then I had a little collection of toys. Now, as you know, I do quite well with classic cars and vintage toys now in the shop. So we have this Renault Flowride, produced by, is it Atlas? Yeah, Atlas Cars. That cost me £1.99 boxed. So we got a nice little boxed one there. That's going to go for a tenner, no problem at all. We got an Ertl Postman Pat from 1983 die-cast van. Again, that's going to probably cost £1. That's probably going to go for about 8 quid. £7 or £8, somewhere over there. And then we have this Models of Yesteryear. Is there a date on this? Bear with me. No date at all. But we got the 1912 Ford Model T, but it's advertising British Petroleum. So it's quite a nice little vehicle again. Cost me 2 quid, and again I should get a tenner for that in the cabinet. They're just little pretties, and for what owes me a fiver, even if someone come in and said, oh, I'll do 6 for that or 7 for that, they're going to show me a reasonable profit. They get out the door and it's something different to put in the shop for the people to come and look at. I quite like that one because it is advertising related. So yeah, all in all, I'm really pleased. Absolutely, I've loved that blacksmith sign, I really have, and I will be sad to see it go, but it's time now to put someone else in its place and enjoy something else. The book, okay, it is what it is. I've enjoyed it, but it's nothing spectacular, and the rest is just working stock. But there's nothing wrong with working stock, guys. You haven't got to buy £1,000 profit on every item. I'm happy enough with the things I've got for today, and it's variety. That's all that matters. If you can have a good mix, a good variety for sale, then everybody that comes in is a customer. If you specialise in one thing, yes, you get more money for that item, but you're limiting your customer base in market. You're so narrow, it's just not worth it for me. So I buy a bit of everything, and everybody who walks over that door is a potential customer. guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you haven't, obviously, then feel free not to. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.